Welcome into Sports and Home Team Friday Countdown. I'm Michael Gross. Playoff football finally upon us with great games all across Indiana. And this week is where wins and losses can pretty much be decided by a coin flip because, well, regular season records no longer mean a thing. It's win or go home in the Hoosier State. Mount Vernon on the road at Gibson Southern. The Titans held the Wildcats to just 6 points in a monster win for the away side. But now Gibson Southern gets Mount Vernon at home in one of the toughest environments to play in Southern Indiana. Jasper and Bosse are two high-flying offenses that spent most of the game utilizing the ground and pound methods. And, well, they combined for 90 points in their first meeting this season. They should run up the scoreboard again tomorrow. And the undefeated Union County continues to roll on with Webster County next on the schedule. But Jarvis Stark Scott and the Trojans could prove to be a tougher task than expected when kickoff comes around tomorrow night. All right, let's bring in two of our experts here in Colin Davies and the voice of Bosse Field, Zane Clodfelter. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to see you. We'll start with Colin. Mount Vernon off to a hot start this season. They went 4-1 in their first 5 games. Since then, just 1-3. And, well, they have a steep and daunting hill to climb when they go on the road to face Gibson Southern this week.
Yeah, that's right. The whole season, not a bad season. Pretty decent year finishing the regular season at 5-4. But the game that stands out is that loss to Gibson Southern. The Wildcats fell to the Titans by a wide margin just a few weeks ago. Will they be able to adjust and shake that loss? We can expect the Wildcats to slow down the Titans maybe a little bit, but they need to improve on offense, where they scored just 6 points in the last matchup. But the key to better offense is Mount Vernon at least slowing the rushing attack of Gibson Southern, as they want one of their best players, quarterback Nico Burnett, on the field more than the sideline.
Colin, riding a 5-game winning streak entering the postseason, the Gibson Southern Titans are seeking a 7th consecutive victory over Mount Vernon and a 44-6 win over the Wildcats. Just 13 days ago, the Titans ran for 260 and passed for 260 as Tanner Boyd threw 4 touchdown passes and Sean DeLong ran for 2 more scores. I expect to see more of that balanced offensive attack from Gibson Southern in the rematch Friday, with receivers Michael Herron and Seth Parsons adding to that dynamic offense.
And not to mention, when you talk dynamic, they have 2 MVPs, Home Team Friday MVPs on their team, looking to do a lot of damage. All right, the next game, Jasper and Bosse. These two, like I said before, high-flying offenses. They combined for 90 in their game before. Zane, we'll go to you first here. When you think about Jasper and Bosse, you think about the run game. Elijah Wagner for Bosse and Carter Holsworth, the running back there for Jasper. Which team has the advantage when they go to the ground and pound method?
Well, Michael, the Jasper Wildcats rebounded from a 1-2 start to finish the regular season 6-3, and now a rematch awaits in the sectional opener against Bosse. In the first meeting back in September, the Wildcats had their best offensive showing with 56 points, but there was one issue. Jasper did give up 34 to the Bulldogs, the second most all regular season allowed defensively. Carter Holsworth is the player to watch with 6 100-yard rushing games. When Holsworth rushes for at least 100 yards, the Wildcats are an impressive 5-1.
Well, we should know with any game Bosse plays in, it's going to be a high-scoring matchup. Their offense is expected to put up around 30 points in this game off of the back of Elijah Wagner. Wagner will still have to be a stud this time around again, and will probably be asked to have another 500-yard performance to win. The Bulldogs defense hasn't held a team to under 20 points all year, and the last time these two met, the Wildcats did put up 56. It'll be on Wagner again to have another superstar performance that's become so routine.
Yeah, just every single week you expect it. All right, the last one here that we'll take a look at is Union County and Webster County. These two teams had pretty good seasons so far, both over 500. Colin, how does Union County continue their undefeated season?
Well, it's really important that they get going after the bye week. They get their rhythm back here. They've been rolling all year with perfect record of 8-0, and in order to keep that momentum, they'll have to keep running the ball. One of Webster County's best players is in the secondary. Our former MVP, Jarvis Stark Scott, steering clear of the passing game is usually pretty the routine for the Braves, so if they can run the ball just as effectively as in the past, they'll be 9-0 come Saturday morning.
The Trojans of Webster County are trying to snap a 2-game losing skid. After an impressive 5-1 start to the year and a 14-point loss last week, Webster County had reliable rushing performances from Jackson Edens and Jarvis Stark Scott. who ran for combined 146 yards, but the Trojans didn't have that passing threat, which is 2 completions on 5 attempts and 27 yards. Another successful running effort will open opportunities for the passing game. If the Trojans can convert, it'll be an interesting game down in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, Union County is going to have to be careful on those kick protections there. All right, let's grab a look at the Home Team Friday game of the week. The Crew heads to watch one of the most impressive teams in the Tri-State and really all of Kentucky in the Owensboro Catholic Aces. Brady Atwell, unbelievable, sensational this season under center, just over 2,500 passing yards in just 8 games. Yeah, you heard that right, 2,500. Future Mr. Kentucky football will go up against the 5-3 Campbell team that can keep up with just about any offense. And after the conclusion of that game, tune in tomorrow for another recap of the high school football landscape. We can't wait to bring you the best highlights and storylines of the week right here on Home Team Friday. We'll be right back.